So you're ready to start a bourbon company. Well, you can start making your own stuff, distill it, put it in barrels, and then what? Twiddle your thumbs, wait for this stuff to age. Or you can do what many bourbon companies do. And these guys, Luxco. Source your stuff until your own juices are ready to go. What's up, Couyons? Randy from the Whiskey Couyons. Tonight, it's a good night for a bourbon, right? Old Ezra 7. So, Luxco Distillers, they've been sourcing their stuff for a while. They've been doing this they've been in the bourbon business for a while. They make some good whiskeys. In their portfolio, they have Ezra Brooks, David Nicholson, Rebel. Now they have Lux Road Distillers, actual whiskey. They recently built their distillery in 2018, finished it. So the stuff that they used to source, I don't think they're sourcing anymore. I think they're actually making their own juice. So, man, that's how most bourbon companies do it, though, right? They source stuff either from MGP or some other place until your stuff gets ready and you sell your own stuff. I mean, you got to find a way to make some profit while your stuff's sitting there aging. But this particular juice right here is it's said to be sourced from Heaven Hill. So one of my favorite bourbons, these Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, you get the high proof Heaven Hill taste in this, I find. It's a good whiskey though. We've definitely put it through its paces. Ryan had a bottle back a long time ago. It was the first time we had it, and then I picked up this one over here. I've been working through it, but typical bourbon color right there. You get your nice little caramel color, but let's get into it. First off, before we do that, it's coming in at 58.5%, so it's right at 117 proof. Lux Road Distiller is located in Bardstown, Kentucky. Yeah, they said this is the Ezra Brooks' first barrel proof bourbon. So, but I've had the original regular Ezra Brooks. It's good. This one is definitely a step above though. So on the nose, and I remember this specifically. Nothing crazy. Nothing to write home about. Kind of blah. Just a regular, typical bourbon. You get some spice. Some cinnamon. You get your caramel and sweetness that you would get from, coming from that corn spirit. And if you're looking for it, you do get that nutty note. It's almost like a pecan, Not really like peanut, like Jim Beam peanuts, but more like a pecan. That's really about it. It's not a whole lot in the nose. The taste is where it pops. So, damn. As soon as you get in there, spice, cinnamon, you get lots of ginger. It's cinnamon, it's ginger. Man, you get all the bacon spices. Right after that, a hit of just sweet caramel. And then you get like this creaminess, almost like a marzipan, or you would call maybe like a creme brulee. Lots of vanilla creme brulee. Oh man, but it's turned up. So being 117 proof, God, it's cranked up. So all the flavors you would get on like Ezra Brooks, cranked up to 100 with this one. It's real good. the proof carries the flavor on like you would expect. The oak is great. Great little oak at the end. Let me get another pour over here. Didn't have too much sitting out right there. But yeah, definitely great flavors. Like I said, that marzipan, it opens up. I say marzipan, but that's like creme brulee flavor, kind of like a caramel creme brulee. Yeah, that nutty flavor's in there. Like I said, the nose is not really impressive, to be honest with you. If you was to just smell this, and you wasn't tasting it, which is crazy, you don't get much off the nose of it. Even get a little fruit in the taste. So it's like you get a dark fruit, you get that caramel, you get that creme brulee creaminess, and then you get that oak and spices on the end. Dark fruit may be more like a cherry. It's like a cherry dark fruit, but man, phenomenal whiskey for really for the price on this one. They usually run in the 40s. I've seen it a little higher nowadays with everything going up. I think I seen this one recently for around 50. It was like 49, 49.95 or something like that. 49 some change. You would be paying a little bit over 50 with taxes, but I think that one in particular I picked up for around 42 to 45 price range. But if you're looking for it now, $50 is not a terrible price for it. Matter of fact, it would sell quick at 50. So, finish is good. They don't have much of a there's not a big alcohol burn on this. Actually, for 117 proof, it's very mild, if anything. At the end, the alcohol carries through, and that's where you would actually feel it. Really good Kentucky hug. You get the spice, you get the sweetness, but on the end, you get more of an oak and the spice towards the end. But I think that spice carries on as like a little alcohol hug, which is great actually. Not much of a burn though at all. And I think that's the big draw with this one is being 117 proof with no real spicy alcohol burn on it. Like it's really good. It's got a lot of flavors and it lets the flavors shine through if you don't have all that alcohol astringency. But phenomenal whiskey though. It's a damn good. It's up there for bourbon for me. I like it. Couyons reflection on this. We got to give it a score, so I would go ahead and give it a 7.25. Old Ezra 7. Old Ezra 7 makes it into the sevens, but it's good. Really, I personally like this flavor profile. I like Heaven Hill whiskey for some reason. That's like my go-to for bourbon. With Elijah Craig and Henry McKenna, but this is really good. And being sourced, which is likely, like it really has that Heaven Hill flavor. Being sourced from Heaven Hill, it does it. Now it'd be interesting to see what this whiskey is going to taste like whenever Luxfaro has their own juice and they start making their own stuff, putting it in the bottles. I'd like to see what this whiskey tastes like. How much it's going to change, you know. But that's about it. Old Ezra 7. Probably do some more. I'll probably do a scotch. I was thinking about that. I got a few scotches that we need a review on, actually. We're going to look at that a little later. But, yeah, I definitely felt some bourbon tonight. Good Kentucky bourbon, too. Good classic. But that's it, guys. Whiskey Couyons. Hit us up on Facebook. You know, even in the comments, you know, you got a whiskey y'all want us to check out. Something we give us some recommendations. What's some whiskeys you enjoyed that you were like, damn, I think these dudes will like this whiskey. I was at the store the other day. I seen a Japanese whiskey. I haven't had too many Japanese whiskeys, but I was kind of on the fence about getting it. But ended up not pulling the trigger on. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back one day and check it out. But that's about it for the Old Ezra 7, guys. Like I said, like, subscribe. See you on the next review, guys.